Good afternoon, YouTube! Digital Adel here, back with some more Fortnite gameplay and commentary for you. And, it's a great day today. The update has our replays back. We got the new freeze quest out, the summer no sweat challenges, or whatever they're called. But there's ice cream cones, there's freezies, slushies, all kind of crap all over the map. Look at these two! Look at these two NPCs just chilling on the beach, flying their kites. Oh my goodness. So me and Hank running some duos today. And this was one where basically we ran from Storm the entire time. So on our initial drop, for some reason we were way far away from Storm every single rotation. And that brings me to something I want to talk about in the update that not a lot of people realize. So in the update, not only did it fix the replay system, did it add some things to the game, like some, new weapons, such as the prime shotgun and, that sort of thing. However, boogie bombs are back as well. Everybody loves a good boogie bomb. But one of the overlooked aspects of the update is the zone pools. Before the update, before the update, prior to this update happening in the patch, taking place, the zone pools would be quite similar. The fights would end in the same places all the time. Like, you rarely got a varied zone ending, out of the top 3 or 4 on the map. But now, we've noticed that the zone pools for the final circle are in a variety of different spots. It's way more varied, it makes the fights way more interesting, and it makes the rotations, a lot different. Because we used to find ourselves rotating to the same places all the time. Now our rotations are a lot different. Which again, it livens things up, makes it feel fresh, because it's such a good, well-designed map that those varied circle endings make it interesting. But we find a guy rebooting here. Me and Hank, we pinch him. His partner comes in, lands on Hank, gets the best of him. The pistol's super strong. I love the pistol. So, I figured that guy was super low since he just got back from being rebooted. I had a blue pistol. I figured it would beat his gray pistol, and I was right. So, it wasn't the best push in the world, but we made it happen. Hank had a rift to go. He accidentally riffed us out before we could actually get to loot those bodies. Luckily for me, I got to pick up that gold sniper, which you all know that I love. Again, it's the only way I'm not a bot in this game is if I have a sniper in my hand. I'm not that great with any other gun, really, but the snipers, just something about them, me and sniping, go together like peas and carrots. That was a Forrest Gump reference. I'm old, so there you go. But anyway, we're just trying to heal, regame. If you looked in the bottom left-hand corner, you could see that Hank was still really low from that last gunfight. So he's trying to heal up. And, there's some fruit laying around. I got big pots. He's got a couple of, heals that he found. So he's just stocking back up. Now, if you take a look in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you can see that the circle is getting really small at this point. We are getting near the end. But if you look at where this ending's at, again, it's one of those endings you do not typically get prior to the update. Bang! Headshot. Down, out of the game. That guy just came running over. I see another one. And that guy there, he got really lucky because he shockwaved and he bounced, so I was unable to track him well enough. And then as you saw as he was running over, my snipe was just a hair behind. I couldn't lead him because I didn't get on target fast enough. But I did get a couple of shots on him right there as he was again shockwaving around. So there's a little damage on him. And there's 2 teams left, as you can see in the top left-hand side of the screen. And we see where that guy goes, right in the middle of the desert. So we're just going to play this slow and try to work our way around. Hank was back there fishing, getting some heals. As you can see, he's back to 100%. You got to watch out for these rocks that have the really thin bottom, because those can fall over on you and they'll kill you. So you got to be really careful with that. I get this supply drop. As you can see, there's a gold striker pump. I couldn't pass that up. I marked the heals for my teammate, and now we're back to the fight. Now, we're going to do a split strategy here, and again, this is always risky because if one of these duos holds hands and pushes us together and we're split, it can be difficult because we're not very well versed in building. Even though we're getting slightly better for older bots, but we're still not where we need to be. But you can see that big build there. Right in the middle of that town, you can see the fighting going on. I line up this snipe because this guy's going to pop a mini, but bang, it goes right over his head. And I am going to venture to say it went right through the top of his head. Any of those characters, like the Peely skin, or, you know, that skin that has the very elongated top of a head, the very top of their hitbox does not register as a hit. There is no hitbox at the very top of their head. So you have to actually aim a little bit down from the top of their head in order to get headshot snipes on the Peely skin and some of those other skins that have the elongated tops of the head. So that was frustrating. That should have been a headshot snipe. I put it right on the top of his head. But, you know, that's the way it goes. It's a video game. We've come a long way from Street Fighter, where there were hitboxes that were, you know, outside the frame of the body of the character. So I can't complain. The hitboxes are pretty good in Fortnite. But in those instances, bang, headshot snipe. So I wanted to talk about that headshot snipe really quick. So they have a DMR. If you are accurate with your sniper, you can hold that angle and you can still shoot when they're shooting back at you, because your one shot will take them out most of the time before they can kill you. So once I got that, we decided to push. That guy was down. He was unable to be revived. This guy pushes at me. I get a couple of shots on him with a combat AR. I see him building up. He hurries up and builds a wall behind him so I can't snipe him or shoot him in the back. I try to build up at him and I fail miserably, so I end up on the ground. He's above me. Hank is out there, you know, taking shots at him, you know, trying to keep him distracted. I hear him in this sidewall here. I decide to try to break it down, be able to shoot him out of the sidewall. He pops out, tries to shoot me. He misses. I get a striker pump on him. It wasn't a headshot. It was only, I believe, 126 damage I did to him. So he was still, you know, still able to box up and you know, fight here a little bit. So even though I, you know, didn't get a headshot, which would have probably downed him with that striker pump, because it was a gold one, it did 126, tore him up. He charges up his charge, tries to come in there, and he just gets eviscerated with the combat. So in that scenario, one of my people that I know, they've you know, taught me a valuable lesson, and that was, even if you can't build very well, just box yourself up, give yourself a little bit of time to heal. But when they're trying to break into your build like that, you can then fire back out at them right as they break through your wall, and your shots will count, theirs will not. They'll have to reload or switch weapons. So it's a great tactic. It's a really good method to do it. I believe the gamer tag is Firefox now, for the person that taught me that. But yeah, good job to them. Thanks, G. Appreciate you, man. You're one of the best players I know. But yeah, that's one of the things. And with that charge, when you hear it charging like that, if you just strafe a little bit to the left or the right, it's so inaccurate. They're going to have a hard time getting all their shots on target. So that was another thing that was at play there. You could see that I kind of slid to my left. But if you like this sort of content, if you like Crispy Snipes, if you like Fortnite gameplay, please like and subscribe. If you don't like the video, hit a dislike. I'm really trying to grow a community here so that we can get people that play together, have fun together, and make these types of videos and content. Again, if you find it entertaining, please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. GG's.